Getting a spouse will not take away a porn addiction. Many times I've seen many people say that getting a spouse will take away an addiction to porn. It's not going to do that. You see, a lot of people have that idea in their head and they think that that's going to work out because now they have somebody that they can fulfill their sexual desires with. But the problem with you getting a spouse to replace pornography is that you will literally turn that person into your sex doll. You see, if the porn is an addiction itself, then what do you think the person's body is going to be to you? An addiction. And the way that you may have been watching the porn non-stop throughout the day, throughout the night, every single day, then you would try to do that with a real person. And they was never made or designed to be able to take all that or to be able to even do all that. So getting a spouse to replace the porn addiction is a dangerous game that you will be playing. You see, just because that person may be giving up sex to you, whether it's your girlfriend, whether it's your boyfriend, it's your husband, your wife, whoever, whatever you want to call them, somebody that you actually got a ring on their finger or not. And hopefully they got a ring on their finger if you having sex with them. But if they don't have one and you are just using them for sex, then you literally gonna build that relationship off of lust, because you're going from an addiction to sexual things to actually real sexual things with a real person. You see, a person may not even want to do them pervertive acts that's done in pornography with you. A person may not want to have sex like that all day and night with you. And you shouldn't want to do that with them either, because of the fact that you will not be able to get things done and you will be literally led by your lust. You see, people had this idea in their head that if I could just get this person to have sex with me, I could put the porn away. But you got to understand, even the effects on the brain, the pornography releases more dopamine that has higher stimulation than being with a real person. So you really think that person is going to take away your addiction? They not. Their body is not going to take away your addiction. They'll literally have to be giving up sex night and day to fulfill that level of stimulation that your brain gets just off one porn video. So how can a spouse change it? If Jesus Christ himself can't do it for you, if you're not allowing him to do that for you, our Lord and Savior, then what makes you think that a natural person who needs Jesus Christ just as much as you could take away your addiction? They're not going to do that. You say, I put this porn away, I put the high-speed internet porn away because I got a spouse now. Well, you'll be lying to yourself. That's a false reality to think that's the way that you're going to live. It's literally spouses and men that are married to their wives this day and women that are married to their husband to this day that still struggle with pornography having a spouse. It's not that they spouse not good in the bedroom. It's not that they spouse not fulfilling their desires sexually in real life. They spouse doing all that they can. But that porn is unmatched when it comes to this dopamine and this stimulation. A person cannot match up to that. That's why it's so dangerous to have porn even in a relationship with somebody, because it overpowers the reality of sex. It's literally a fantasy to make you think that this is how real life is, and when you realize that it's not, it's nothing but a letdown for you, because porn is designed to have your brain in a place that is a fantasy, not reality, a perfect level of stimulation for you. And that's the problem. So a porn addiction will never be gone because of a spouse. Forget what you heard from anybody else. Forget what anybody said that has got a partner and they so-called claim that they porn addiction went away because they got a spouse. They literally using that person as a sex doll. Because like I said, if God can't do it for you, it can't be done. If a porn addiction can't be beat because you surrendering to him and you sacrificing yourself as a living sacrifice to God, then tell me how a person going to do that for you. You just going to bring more corruption in your life, and you're going to bring corruption on them as well in your whole relationship. The foundation will be built off of lust and not true love, and not the things of God and the holy things, not the spirit of God and his word. So a spouse won't do it. But I pray this video a blessing. I pray you like, subscribe, and comment. Be blessed.